Hi there, I just want to do a little video. I done a video yesterday and I just do them whenever I'm meant to do them, because everything is arranged just as it is. Everything happens just as it is, and like I say, as I say, I witness this all the time. That's how, when you're witnessing it, it's a different situation. That's how you can't learn spirituality. It's almost like you must realise things. That's what I've realised about this journey that I'm on, the spiritual awakening journey, the spiritual path, is that the real path is a path of realisation and witnessing things. And it's absolutely ridiculous to try and think that I can ever really teach someone. I'm trying to say that in the nicest way possible, because you can only realise the truth by witnessing it, you see. And if it's in your face, and that's what this walk is. It's a walk of realisation, of witnessing things being in your face, and that's the only way you can say, right, okay, this is the truth. You can't simply just sit down like in a I don't know, a theatre type of situation, and be spoken the truth. Because if you don't realise it, then you don't know if it's true. So that's what this walk is all about for anyone on a spiritual path. I was obviously meant to realise everything's arranged, but that's what I'm realising, and it's in my face all the time. I'm seeing how, all the things I'm speaking of is things that I'm witnessing. As I'm witnessing it, I'm revealing it. That's basically the story of what's going on with me. And I'm just running back and telling everyone about what's happened and, what's going on with me. Because we're all going through a global awakening. And everything is, like I always say, inside of you. It's all within. And how you access that tiny space within your heart space is everything is how you look at things. You're already perfect just as you are, but the path was to take you away from that, but now you're going back to it. You've got to look at everything as it is, as your reflections. If you're looking at everything as separate, then you're going to scar yourself. Got to look at everything like it's your reflection. What is this here to teach me? And when you look at this from this angle, that's when you're healing deep parts within, because basically people are there as your healers. They're there to annoy you, to bring out, because when you're annoyed, that's your unhealed parts. It's not that they've got a problem. They're there to bring out that stress in you. So when you start to pay attention to this, as happened to me when I had the awakening, you start to heal those parts once you're looking from that angle very, very quickly. It's super fast. And then I realised that it's just the angle that people are trained to look from. They've been trained to look from a certain angle that gets them away from their divinity, you see. Which is, we're just an infinite consciousness. That's the simplest way I can put it, that we're just an infinite consciousness. With no separation, no identity, no labels. It's nothing. That's what nothing is. Nothing is infinite consciousness. There's only consciousness. That's why I say it's all one. It's formlessness, you see. Formlessness is peak form. Peak form is in and within formlessness. The absolute is this thing that I'm talking about. That's what we are. Nothingness, but something within that nothingness. And yeah, I just you know, when I'm doing these videos, a lot of time, like I say, it's amazing. Thought process in my mind is amazing all the time, because it just naturally comes out. Because I'm constant. Anyone can access the information, it's all within you, like I've said. And I do this nothingness meditation that I've got when I first awakened. At the age of 24, so for over 7 years now I've been doing it, and that's how I get all the information. Because that nothingness meditation, thinking of nothing all the time, it takes you into the present moment, and it takes you deeper within your heart space, and it's an infinite walk, you see. So the more you're doing nothingness meditation thing, it's taking you deeper into that space, into that tiny space within your heart space, and you're going into this infinite consciousness. And that's how I'm accessing the information. Anyone can do it. I think it's just a question of, I think you know, I am obsessive on this path, and I think it's because I was very scarred, and you know, I had a lot of problems, so I wanted to get better, and I think that's why the relentlessness, that obsessiveness is there on this path, and it stayed there, and I've realised it's a good thing, because it's healing me, and I can only help people based on my level of healing and level of ascension. You know, if my levels are low, I can't help you. I can only help you based on the same level. But yeah, I just think I'll end it pretty soon. I spoke about a few things. And if you're watching, you're meant to watch it. Everything's perfect, and start to witness it. Start to look and notice. Don't just listen to me, because you must realise things. Look yourself. And one last message, you know, the quickest way to ascend is joy. That's it. You know, and everything's one. Right, I just think I'll end it there. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.